Hi everyone, this is Jean. I have come back with a quick little haul show and tell video. My aunts were here from Florida for a couple weeks, and normally when they come we get to do some thrift shopping and visit some of the Goodwill shops, and even go to estate sales, which I haven't been to a estate sale, probably a couple years before COVID. But one of the things that my aunt and I have in common is we like vintage jewelry. And this is my Aunt Connie. She's the youngest of my mom's sisters, and I had asked her, she has a house here and a house in Florida, so I asked her if she had any jewelry or things that she wanted to de-stash. She had a very rough week or two while she was here, but she did surprise me with a little package, so I wanted to show you all. The first thing she gave me was this beautiful cashmere sweater. And it's lined with probably silk. Let me see if it says on here. It's made, it just says 100% pure cashmere, made in Scotland, but it doesn't say what the lining is made out of. But it could be a silk or satin of sorts. But it's really quite beautiful, and she gave it to me with the idea that I could cut out these little medallions that you see here, but I don't know that I can bring myself to cut it up. So I'm going to save it, and eventually when I start doing my videos in person, instead of you having to just watch my hands, I will probably do a little backdrop and have this and a couple other things that I have hanging there. So I'll show you the jewelry pieces she gave me. I had watched some videos where you can go to the thrift store and pick up beads and harvest them. And these, actually, a lot of them were still really cute pieces. But this is just an amber colored necklace. And I think they may be glass beads, but they kind of feel like acrylic. But that's really pretty. And if I do decide to take that apart, that would give me a lot of beads. She gave me this little box of a necklace that I think broke, and it has some cool turquoise or aqua colored beads in it. And I love these little boxes she gave me because I have a project I want to do with the boxes. So she gave me a couple of them. This little box has some pearl pierced earrings in it, just some little tiny ones. But even, the box, I can use the lid and the bottom for some projects that I want. She also gave me this little box. And this one too, and this one's really cute. I'm not sure, this was probably, let me see what it has on the inside. Okay, so it has a top. This may have been a pillbox. It has some type of like crown emblem here, but I can't read exactly what it says. So it looks like it might have been a little antique piece of some sort. I'm not sure of the age of it, but I love it. It's beautiful. And she gave me this interesting brooch, and I really like it because I love the leaves. And I'm not sure, it doesn't have the, oh yeah, it does have the pin on the back. I'm not sure if I would put it on something to wear or not, but it would make a really nice focal piece or accent piece in a larger mixed media canvas. So there's that. Here are two, these are probably like Art Deco or something, clip earrings. The colors are more of a minimalistic or Art Deco style. I'm not sure how I'll use those, but those are pretty. And she gave me two, she knows that I like rhinestones, so she gave me these really pretty rhinestone earrings. They're really nice, and I love them. I don't know what I would use them for. I'm thinking that they would make really cute barrettes or hair clips, so I may use them for that. But they're really pretty, and I was really tickled with those. She gave me a couple other things. She knows I like hearts. So this is just like a lapel pin. This is just an older silver chain. And here's another heart. It's got like little diamonds or something on one side and then hollow on the other. And this is probably a mother of pearl ring of sorts that she gave me. So some of the things I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to use them yet. This is a cute little box that can definitely be altered. I love the little boxes. Different from what I plan to do with this type of box. This is a gorgeous set of black beads, and I love black. These would be beautiful to match with pretty much any color, but they're glass, and it's a really nice heavy set of beads. These are some vintage pearls. I looked at these because sometimes when I've gotten these before, of course they're probably not really pearls, but the clasps are pretty. The clasp is pretty on this, but sometimes the paint comes off of them, and these look like they need to be cleaned a little bit, but you can tell they're vintage because of the color and the weight. They're very heavy. She also gave me this beautiful etched heart. I love this, and I was thinking this would look good for a journal dangle, or even as a part of a tassel. So that's really cute. This is a coin necklace. I don't know what the coin is. My vision is not that great. My glasses I have on are not good, so I'll just show you from here. But the chain's still intact, and that's nice. And then over here she gave me, this is just a little necklace with a pretty bar on it, and I love it. It's so pretty. So just hangs really nice. Too small for my neck, but I thought it was pretty. And then on this one, it looks as if it may be a locket. So it's a locket like a book, and you open it up and it has 2 round pieces there. That is so cute. I may have to fix that up and put my mom and dad in there, but that was really, really cute and thoughtful. There's another little container she gave me, a round plastic one. I'm trying to think. I have put some other things in it, but this brooch is really pretty, and she gave me a couple pierced earrings and a few like these are really cute. I love those. And she remembered that I liked hearts, so my Aunt Connie has been an integral part of my life for a very long time. Almost every major event that has occurred, whether it's been my children being born or when I got married, she and my uncle Carl have always been there. So we used to go thrifting when I was younger, and she would buy me things. So I have fond memories of going thrifting and estate sales with my Aunt Connie. One time we went to an estate sale and they had all these Barbies, and I bought all of them. I don't remember if we ended up splitting them or not, but at any rate, she and I used to be really big into Barbies. So here's another 2 other pieces she gave me, and these are really interesting beads. They almost look like leaves, but I really like them. So that was in this little baggie, and then she has another baggie here with just some odds and ends in it. And if you saw my video earlier, you may remember that I had said something about using pierced earrings as brads. Now, it's not as easy to do that with ones that have the French hook. You would just have to kind of glue them on, or if they have a little loop, you can put them through a jump ring. But she gave me a couple different things, and this is a chain that has a starfish on it. And let's see, here's 2 of these, and they are the same. And these 2 are the same, I believe. Actually, I really like these amber ones, and I may end up wearing those. And then she has these 2. Now, they're not exactly the same. I don't know if part of the rose may have broken off, but you can't really tell that it would make such a difference if you would put them on a tag or something like a brad or a dangle. These are really cool. I don't know the age of these, but they're black French hooks, I think, and they have little purple stones in them. I think, yeah, little purple or amethyst stones, and I really, really like those. They're pretty. This little green one, actually, I think there might be another one in the container, and I will probably wear those because I like vintage earrings. Every once in a while I'll wear earrings. So there's a pair of those green ones. They look really nice. And then here was a really pretty bracelet that I thought was cute. I love this. Some of these things you just can't bring yourself to use them because, you know, because my aunt gave them to me, but also because they're so interesting. But I'm going to go ahead and put these all in the little tub so I will have them. And those were the items that she gave me that were jewelry. And you know, it doesn't look like it's a whole, oh, that's cute. It's a little music note charm. So it doesn't look like there's a whole lot here, but honestly, it's an amazing little stash because you can do so many things with it. You can use the boxes, you can use the beads, you can use the earrings. So I have all kinds of things to play with then. And I just wanted to thank my Aunt Connie for thinking of me. So that is the first thing that I wanted to show you. And the next thing that I wanted to show, and I'm just going to put a little disclosure out there. Everyone has been talking about the Barbie movie, and I looked online a little bit to see what Mattel's copyright was and the Barbie copyright. And Barbie has been used in a lot of different ways. And this is not anything that you use that's not, that's still copyright protected. You can make something out of it, but you can't sell it. And so the idea of this was just to show some cute little things about Barbie, because like I said, she was a big part of my life growing up. And these little pieces right here were they were things for party favors that I found online, and it's just a shoe, a little purse, a lipstick, and a nail polish. And then I had these little bows, and I just made a dangle. And of course, Barbie is everything pink, so pink polka dots and pink polka dots. And I also looked up the information about the Barbie name, and the main thing that I found is it's not that the name itself may be copyrighted, but not the font. So just a little disclosure there. I don't own any of this. This is just vintage things and other fun things that I found online, just to make myself a personal little journal, just because everybody's been talking about Barbie lately. So I used the pink and black design. This is just an extra folded piece I have in here. But here's a vintage Barbie. And this is, I haven't done anything with this, but the paper was just left over, so I just stuck it in there. And that folds over. And this is a little pocket, and I just took a few of her Mattel magazines, the vintage ones, the ones I liked in different colors, and I stuck them on here. And this Barbie silhouette is from a free image pack online for party favors. This was a free image I found, and it just shows some pieces to the Barbie game that was out probably in about the 50s or 60s, but this is how some of the pieces looked. This one, I don't think that it's an actual Barbie image. It's probably an image made to look like Barbie, but it says Barbie Talk. I put another of the medallions here, and then on the other side I made like a little, since it said Barbie Talk here, I made a little flip out notepad with some little Barbie images here so that you can write notes. And this is actually kind of fun. I found one of these pages online under everything I looked up were free images, so I didn't have to pay for anything, and it didn't, say anything about copyright. But this is an article about when Mattel enters fashion, and it shows Barbie down here and in her different outfits, and all of these little, they're like tickets or tags, show her in different outfits. So I just stuck those in here. It's kind of, her day look, her nighttime look, her bedtime look, her party look, home cooking. So that was kind of fun, and I liked it because the Barbie had different colored hair. When I played with Barbies, I always wanted a Barbie with the same color hair as mine, not a blonde Barbie for some reason. So this is another one of the silhouettes in the classic black and white. This just says Barbie here. And then I found a website that does all kinds of little printables, and they had printables for different food items that you could cut down and fold, and you could make yourself your food items for your kitchen for Barbie. And they had these cute little magazines. Now the images are not that clear on them, but I just put a little piece of couple of little pieces of paper in them, and then stuffed them into this belly band. So you get so I have these 6 little Barbie magazines under here. These are just 2 big tags that I attached to this other side. I just love the colors, and they reminded me of like a Barbie tea party. This was also a free frame image that gives off kind of the Barbie vibe, and I used it here also. I made this like a flip up with a pocket, so I used it here, and then I made a couple more of the tags, and then these are just 2 plain ones. I didn't put any toppers or anything on them. And then I made these kind of fuchsia pink ones, and they're Barbie in different outfits that she had, and I just put them in this pocket. And that flips down, and then on the back there's just a silhouette. This is kind of like an invitation or note card that was a free printable online. So I thought this was nice for the back, because if you were going to give something like this as a gift for a young girl who liked Barbie, or even for yourself, you can write down here to and from, and a little note or something on the back. So I just wanted to do that because I know everybody has been talking about Barbie. Now, I haven't seen the movie. I'm not here to recommend it or not recommend it. I know there's been some chatter about it as to whether it's appropriate for younger children. But the idea of this book is just to kind of go down memory lane for me, because I've loved Barbie since I can remember. And I never had a Barbie game, but I had a Winnebago, and I had a couple houses, and I had a swimming pool one time, and we would play outside on our front porch. It was so fun. My friends and I would play together. And then my daughter, she did for a while, but she was more into American Girls or baby dolls than I think she was Barbie sometimes. But she would ask me to play, and what we would end up doing is spending the whole time picking out outfits, not really playing. This is actually something that I've been working on for a while, and I had mentioned to you all that I had some signatures that I had made up but hadn't actually started to design anything yet. So this is supposed to be one signature. Now, it's very thick, but I think if I find the right cover for it, I'll be able to put the other two signatures in, even if they are thick. I just like the thick and chunkiness of them. So this is just an outside piece. That kind of, and I don't have this bound yet, but this was a little project that Kim Newberg had done not too long ago, with a file folder and making a pocket. She did hers taller, and then her tag taller. So hers was a big tag like this. I just made 3 other coordinating tags, put a belly band on this, and then stuck it in here because you know me, I love tags. So, and that takes you over to this side, and this is one of my inked flowers, and I tacked this with some brads and then put a belly band down here. And if I can get it to lift up, it'll lift out like this, and then you have note paper in it. Some of the papers I used, like this piece here, comes from Caroline's Craft Tree, so I did back that with that paper. The other is just kind of scrap papers that I had laying around, and that I put together. This is one of my clusters from my cluster book that I took out. So that's just a fun little section there that for journaling, and this is a very eclectic journal, so it's not like everything matches, but yet it has kind of a concurrent theme of floral, butterfly, that type of thing. Here are 2 tags that I made with little butterflies on them, and they do have a back. So they're light enough that you can journal on them. And this was a bag that leftover bag that we had made whenever we did the bag pocket, that we pulled out like this. I don't know where mine is to show you, but that's where this bag came from. It also has room here for another tag, and these are my hands drawn and sprayed doodle flowers that I make. I do have a video on that. Here is an index card that I made. I sewed on some ruffles here, paper ruffles. I did some mixed media kind of things on that, and that's attached to the back of that page. And this is just a simple page that I stamped on, and when you fold it over, it has a little flap here with two butterfly cards in it. They are blank on the back so that you can journal on them. So they go right there in that little flap. This was a piece of a packaging from something I got. So I put her on the flap of an envelope along with this red and one of my butterfly envelopes that I made. So that looks nice. Here are just, again, 3 more tags. I mentioned to you guys earlier, and this is a blank page, that one of the things I like to do is save all my little scraps of paper that I have so that I can make tags with them. And I'll have a bunch of them cut and made and then use them in my projects. So you'll see them throughout this signature. This is another piece that I made, and it is on a, I'm pretty sure that this was, I think, a multiplication card, like a flash card. I'm not 100%, but these I made a while back, and used some corrugated cardboard and some lace doilies, and then I kind of made it have some writing space here if you want. And then here, like I said, here are 3 little tags that I made with my offcuts, and I just pinned those here on top of this page. This one I left blank. Now this is my crazy Mexican book that I've told you about many times. I just left the page alone. This was another kind of I'm not sure where I got this idea. I don't think it was one of, it may have been one of Kim's, but I'm not 100% sure. But what I did with it is I had one sheet of this really pretty paper with birds, and I kind of used some like colors in green. I made a little envelope here, and there no, there's not an envelope there. I thought there was. And then on the inside, yeah, I think this is one of Kim's designs. On the inside, I have a pocket and a pocket and a pocket. So I need to find some more tags to go in there. I don't think I have any in this color combination available right now. So that's what I did with that piece. And it is just, and I put a little tabby thing here because this was too tall. So I cut the top of it off and just used the tag part right here. Here's another page that I have. These are just some extra journaling pages. And then this is the last page on this side, and I used this as a tag from my cluster book. And so we'll go through these real quick. And here's the other side of that paper, which is so cool. And on this one, I put this picture in, but I don't want this sewing clip. I'm just gonna put this little pink clip here. This is just a vintage, this is a real photo of a mother and daughter. I have no idea who it is. Here's the matching card for the one on the other side. And it has, on the back, just plain writing space. So I just clip those in. So as you can see, you with these the journal designs, you can decide if you want to clip something in or if you want to actually leave it in. Here's another pocket. I don't have anything in that right now. And this is the other side of the envelope. And when I tea dyed this, I used some stenciling or stencils so that the stencil design would come out on the envelope, and I thought that looked really cool. This is another one of the bird clusters I had in my book. Okay, so here we have just a little skinny page, and it flips up like this. And I haven't decided what I'm going to put here yet, but I may just leave it alone. On the other side here, I did use some yellow washi tape, and I love this bird image. So the bird and the floral kind of goes throughout. Here is another page that I made, and this one is actually, it comes out like this, and when you do that, on the other side you have envelopes or pockets, I mean, that you can stick things in. So that just comes out like that, and it's attached here so that it stays closed with a paper clip. And I use some of this green grosgrain ribbon. And then here's one other of the bird images from my book. So the last page, I used, Natasha from Treasure Books had come out with this design for bows, and I thought about how I could make something similar to that, but like a butterfly. And I had a whole bunch of old keys, so I used these keys for the butterfly's body, and then this is the butterfly, and it's on a belly band. And then I have some dark blue to match this, and then this floral piece is from a free digital image on Caroline's shop. And down here too, let me just, this page was also covered with some of hers. That looks like it needs to be glued down a little bit better. And then this, of course, is the last page, and I used some of my burlap with the pearl trim. And again, we have these cute little tags. These have, let me see what the, so I used some remnants of paper bag on these, and then just two matching images. So these tags have pockets on the back. You could put stickers or other tags or whatever you want on them. And then I use these bird image die cuts and these interesting tabs, so they just fit in here like this. So that was signature number 1, and where I got most of the ideas from. Now, I made 3 pieces today from Caroline's challenge, so they will probably go into my next signature. But I would just like to get a little bit of feedback from you, if you don't mind, in telling me what you think about the cohesiveness of the journal. Do you feel like it has a theme, or is it better as, calling it an eclectic theme? Or what do you think might be appropriate name for this journal? So I just love all the greens and the brown, and even a hint of purple here and there. And like I said, I even have just this tag that's sitting on my desk that I made. I don't know why I was making this. I just think sometimes tags are something that I'm comfortable making, and I make a lot of them. So there are my 2 little journals, my spin-off on a Barbie journal, and then my first signature for my eclectic journal. So leave me some comments, tell me what you think. I am going to be doing a few series videos. So I have a Freestyle Friday, and on Freestyle Friday I'm just going to basically look and see what I have on my desk. I'll plan it somewhat, because you know me, I can never find anything, and just do some type of art project for your journal. And then on Mondays, it's going to be Monday Mayhem. And the reason why I'm calling it that, or Messy Mondays, something like that I will call it, because I want it to be a video where it shows a variety of things. So I might show you, I might do a tutorial, I might show you a journal, I might show you a small haul like I did today, but it'll be a mixed type of video with various things in it. Not to be too complicated or too involved, but just some fun things for Monday Mayhem, or Mayhem Monday. So if you would like to jump on board with either of those, just let me know. And I may upload, so definitely on Mondays and Fridays I will be uploading, and then I'm not sure what other day of the week yet I'm going to be doing some things. I have some ideas for the boxes that I showed you. I have some ideas for some packing. I've gotten a few packing envelopes that I want to work with. And of course I need to get back into my cluster book. So these were just some things that I did that I enjoyed. The little folio journal, and then this signature. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found some of the information useful and may spark your creativity. I do want to thank all my subscribers. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to email me at jeansgems@gmail.com. I will be adding a link at the bottom of some channels that I find interesting, that I think you will as well, where I get some of my ideas and my inspiration. I will be also linking where you can get some of the digital images that I mentioned from Caroline, and I'll link Kim's channel as well, because some of the designs that I put in my signature came from her. And I just have really been enjoying this, and I hope you all are too. Shout out again to Terry, my faithful viewer, and I hope you all are well and surviving the heat. And as you know, I love you all. Have a safe week, and I will see you soon. Bye.